Hello, first responders. It's Johanna with Holiday Planet with our next FAQ getting us ready to sail for our Mardi Gras cruise 2026 coming up now in less than a month. Woohoo! Today we're going to talk about final itineraries and staying connected, plus a couple of quick reminders. To start with, final itineraries will be sent out today, and we need each one of you to look through them in detail, checking every name spelling, every date, every time, cabin number, each perk, making sure that absolutely everything about your reservation is letter perfect. Because if we need to make any corrections, or even if you want changes and adjustments, this is our last opportunity to do that before we prep your travel documents. So we're asking that everyone please go through their itinerary with a fine-tooth comb and get back to us by the 23rd. That's 1 week. Hi, Jeff. You've got 1 week to look through that itinerary, make sure everything is perfect, and get back to us. The itineraries are coming out of our brand new system. And so all you have to do is click the approve button if everything looks exactly on point. You're also going to see in there that dining times and reservations have changed. The ship pulled a fast one on us, and they canceled a couple of reservations, moved some things to different days. So even if you got a confirmation of your dining previously, things might be different now. There may be some dining in there that you don't want to do. You may respond to us and say, no, we don't want that restaurant at that time. That conflicts with something else that we're doing. No problem. You can opt out of any of the dining, but the dining does have a cancellation policy. If it's not canceled by the day before, there's a cancellation charge of $10 per person that they auto charge me, and I have to auto charge you. So I want you to really pay attention to the cancellation policy that's in the final itinerary that's going out today. Really look carefully at all that dining that's on there and make sure it's what you really want to do and that you want to keep all of those. There's also a call out about the dress code for the specialty restaurants and also the time window. You have to arrive for those reservations within 15 minutes or they're given away. And that's considered a no-show, so you would be charged. So those terms are just really important. So please have a look and let us know if you want to cancel any of the dining. Otherwise, on the ship, you would need to cancel by messaging me via WhatsApp. So let's talk about that next. One final thing that you're not going to see on your itineraries is any shore excursions that you've booked directly through NCL. You're only going to see our group shore excursions. Anything else that you've been booking directly through NCL, don't be surprised if it's not on there because those ones will only show up in your NCL app. Okay, once we're on this fabulous trip, we want to stay connected both with each other and with people at home. So there is Wi-Fi available on the ship. Most of us with our free perks have 150 free minutes. And this is a terrible system. I'm not going to lie. Every time you want to use some of those minutes, you have to log into the Wi-Fi, but then you immediately, when you're done, have to log out. Otherwise, if you just set down your phone, it keeps ticking and ticking and ticking your minutes off until they're all gone. People have a huge problem with this, to be perfectly honest with you. The other thing is that the Wi-Fi isn't very good. I have gone on cruises with NCL before where I didn't even use my 150 minutes because the quality of the Wi-Fi was so poor that every time I pulled my phone out and tried to use the internet, it would just spin and spin and spin and nothing would even work. So I would just log out and set my phone down and I basically didn't use any Wi-Fi at all because it wasn't worth anything. So Norwegian has an offer to upgrade your 150 minutes to unlimited. But if you really want it to work well, you need their higher quality streaming Wi-Fi. So if you really need to keep in touch with people at home, if you need to do video calls, for example, with your kids or at home or something like that, you need to get their unlimited streaming Wi-Fi. You could either upgrade to that on its own, or you could upgrade to the Free at Sea Plus, which includes the unlimited streaming Wi-Fi plus all of those other perks. If you want your cell phone to work in the international ports, you can call your phone company and set that up with them. But even if you do, I still recommend keeping your phone in airplane mode while we're on the ship to avoid international roaming charges in international waters. Then to keep in touch with our group, we're going to do that via WhatsApp. WhatsApp is a free app for free texting, and that is what everyone in Europe uses for texting because it's totally free. It will work when we're on international cell towers. It will work when we're on the ship on Wi-Fi. Sometimes people have trouble staying in touch with me if they're trying to send texts or other Facebook messages and things. And when we're overseas or on Wi-Fi, those messages aren't always coming through reliably. So WhatsApp will be the only place for me to keep in touch with the whole group. If, for example, there's a venue change or a time change, or I need to remind you about something, it will be also your primary communication with me. If you need my help or support during the trip, I want to make sure that you can get me. So in the email that goes out with this video, there will be a QR code for you to scan to send me a message via WhatsApp. And when I receive your message, I will add you to the group chat. And we have like 75 people on this cruise. So that will be a nice big group chat and a great way for me to keep communication flowing with all of you. So even if you are two people in your cabin, you might think maybe only one person needs to be in that group, but usually both people want to be in that group. So everyone's staying up to date on all the latest info. Finally, two quick call outs. We are having a barbecue here at our home in Reno. We would love for you to come, even if you're coming over the hill, weather permitting. That will be 1:31 at 4 p.m. And we would love RSVPs a week prior. The barbecue is on a Saturday, the 31st. We're looking for RSVPs by Saturday, the 24th. Right now, we don't have anybody RSVP'd, but we would love to have a barbecue for you guys if you want to come. It's always a lot of fun to get to know people ahead of time and get a little pre-game cocktails going. So let us know if you can make that. And finally, parade tickets are available in the Sheraton Grandstand seating. That is optional, but if you want a confirmed space to be with the group to watch the parades where the crowds aren't pressing in on you from all sides, feel free to book the Sheraton Grandstands for the 13th and 14th parades. The link will be in the email that goes out with this video. Thanks so much, everyone. I'll be back with more info next week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.